Zionism is a Jewish nationalist movement that developed in the late 19th century with the aim of establishing a national homeland for Jews. This ideology has played a pivotal role in shaping the Arab-Israeli conflict and continues to spark political and religious debates to this day. This article reviews the development of Zionism from its inception through the establishment of the State of Israel to its current role in global politics. Firstly, the historical roots of Zionism. After the destruction of the Second Temple in Jerusalem in 70 CE, Jews began to disperse across various parts of the world, the diaspora. Over the following centuries, Jews faced persecution in Europe and the Middle East, which reinforced the idea of return to the Promised Land in Jewish religious tradition. In the 19th century, waves of anti-Semitism in Eastern and Western Europe increased. This coincided with the growth of nationalist thought in Europe, influencing some Jewish thinkers to consider establishing a national homeland of their own. The modern Zionist movement was born. Theodor Herzl, an Austrian Jewish journalist, 1860 to 1904, is considered the founding father of modern Zionism. In his book, The Jewish State, 1896, Herzl called for the establishment of a state for Jews as a definitive solution to the Jewish question, noting that assimilation into European societies had become impossible. In Basel, Switzerland, the first Zionist Congress was held in 1897, officially declaring Zionism as a political movement aiming to create a national homeland for Jews in Palestine. The World Zionist Organization was established to pursue this goal. During World War I, Britain sought Jewish support and issued the Balfour Declaration in 1917, which announced British support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. After the war, the League of Nations placed Palestine under British mandate, during which Britain facilitated Jewish immigration to Palestine, causing tensions with the local Arab population. The horrors of the Holocaust during World War II increased international pressure to find a solution to the Jewish question, boosting sympathy for the Zionist project. On May 14, 1948, David Ben-Gurion declared the establishment of the State of Israel, leading to the 1948 Arab-Israeli War between neighboring Arab states and Jewish forces. The war ended with the partition of Palestine and the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians. After the establishment of Israel, different currents emerged within Zionism, including socialist Zionism, which focused on building an egalitarian Jewish society, and religious Zionism, which saw the control of Greater Israel as a religious duty. After the 1967 war and the occupation of the West Bank and Gaza Strip, Israel began building Jewish settlements in these territories, perpetuating the conflict with Palestinians. In the 1990s, attempts were made to reach a political solution through the Oslo Accords, 1993, which promised the establishment of a Palestinian state alongside Israel. However, these efforts failed due to disagreements between the parties and the intensification of Israeli settlement activities. Zionism continues to play a significant role in Israel's domestic and foreign policies. The right-wing Zionist faction supports continued expansion in the occupied territories, while the moderate faction calls for peaceful solutions, including negotiating the future of the occupied lands.